Good morning, Bitcoin. Today is Tuesday, March 13th, 2018. My name is Thomas Hunt, and here's what's happening today in Bitcoin. The price of Bitcoin was up 0.66% in the last 24 hours, with a last of 9,191, a high of 9,469, and a low of 8,821. That's $1 for 10,882 Satoshis. The Mayer multiple is at 1.01, still far below the Mayer multiple average of 1.47. In case you're wondering, the Mayer multiple is the current price divided by the 200-day moving average. It can be used as a sort of buy signal or sell signal for Bitcoin. At your own risk, no advice given. Our top story today: fight fire with fire. IMF's Lagarde calls for Bitcoin crackdown. The IMF chief says that cryptocurrencies' own blockchain technology could be used to control it. And once again, it's all about financial freedom. IMF head warns that failing to control Bitcoin would lead to the unfettered development of a potentially new vehicle for financial freedom, money laundering, and the financing of terrorism. Once again, people do not have the right to use their own money, what is called financial freedom. They call it money laundering, but really it's about your rights that they are now fighting against, pointlessly, like the man of La Mancha trying to kill a windmill. Researchers find 34,200 vulnerable Ethereum smart contracts. That's right, there's 34,200 vulnerable contracts that can be exploited to steal Ether and even freeze or delete assets in the contracts that the attackers don't own. This is very similar to the DAO situation, where a hacker was able to steal $150 million in Ethereum simply by creating a new smart contract, a sub-DAO. Maybe such unsafe technology shouldn't be used. Maybe it's liable or perhaps irresponsible to release something so incredibly hackable. Japanese electric company tests Bitcoin Lightning Network payments for car charging. Gas stations should accept Bitcoin. Gas stations should accept Bitcoin. Gas stations should accept Bitcoin. Well, maybe electric gas stations should accept Lightning. Sounds good to me. The Lightning Network, with its small transactions, is perfect for charging your car. Send a small payment, receive a small charge. Sounds good to me. And finally, a bull flag breakout is seen on BTC-USD hourly chart. It adds perhaps credence to the bullish symmetrical triangle breakout and will likely yield a move above $10,000 a coin. You can see the bull flag right there. It's that large jump followed by a little bit of a flag. The pineapples are coming. Shout out to my friend Coin Artist and her new project, the Pineapple Arcade, where you just might be able to play video games and win money. Sounds like a cool project. Kind of ties in with that Ready Player One movie, which the book was just so great. Can't wait for the movie. Bashco. Our Bitcoin mods mercilessly censored hundreds upon hundreds of perfectly innocent BitConnect posts, instantly banning anyone who attempted to promote it. And as you remember, BitConnect is a Ponzi scheme, allegedly, and lots of people lost their money. So perhaps censorship, or what the rest of us call community moderation, is a useful thing that can protect your community against bad actors like BitConnect, allegedly. Lol, accepting money from Bitmain is a death sentence for relevance and credibility, says Whale Panda, commenting on OpenBazaar and their very sad raise of $5 million from Bitmain. Certainly at this point, OpenBazaar could have just created their own token and raised the money from the open system, or perhaps accepted donations or got more money from real VCs. It's just sad. They're going to end up using Bcash. They're going to be a worthless project. If they open source it, they'll probably have a Bitcoin or Lightning alternative, which will eventually pass them. This project has been less and less exciting year after year as it continues to fail to provide what dark market promised. instead providing a series of unconnected marketplaces where shopping is made more difficult. Good luck with that one. Jameson Lopp. I've been seeing increased usage of the phrase self-proclaimed cypherpunk lately. A cypherpunk is any activist who advocates widespread use of strong cryptography and privacy-enhancing technologies as a route to social and political change. Of course you may self-proclaim. And this is just like Robert Anton Wilson with the Pope. He said, everyone is a Pope. If you are hearing this now, you are a Pope. So if you want to be a cypherpunk, self-proclaim. All you have to do is advocate privacy-enhancing technologies and strong cryptography. Who could be against that? As Adam Back says, responding to Jameson, he says, cypherpunk is a state of mind, a proactive approach to societal change by doing, building, and deploying tech, rather than by lobbying politicians or asking permission. It's also a mission statement or life goal of what's interesting. Societal change for individual empowerment. Great message from Adam Back. I'm still in Vegas, and things are getting a little out of hand. I don't know if you saw this tweet that I put out, but there's an Ellen DeGeneres show slot machine. I feel really bad for Ellen. She must really need the money. Because could you imagine someone who comes home every day from their hardworking job, watches the Ellen show, has a personal relationship with Ellen, and then Ellen says, come sit down at my slot machine, the slogan of which is, share the love. Do you think the slot machine is going to share the love with these good people, or is it just going to take their hard-earned and probably not a lot of money? It's not a good thing. There's been a lot of new brandings in the slot machines. I've been walking around Simpsons, Willy Wonka, Casablanca, things you wouldn't expect. Gentlemen prefer blondes with Marilyn Monroe, Britney Spears. They're just trying to trick people to gamble more. It's very sad. I don't know if Ellen knows about this. Maybe she has a rogue marketing company. Maybe her cousin works in the casino business. I don't know. I think she should stop. It's like Sesame Street, the slot machine. I mean, it's just like Mr. Rogers, the slot machine. Is there no low? Is there no one that will say no to this free money? Remember what Krusty the Clown said. They drove a dump truck full of money up to my house. A dump truck. I saw Bliss Dance one more time outside the T-Mobile Arena, the new updated and repaired Bliss Dance with new hair. I had seen this piece before at Burning Man and Treasure Island over in Oakland, and I wanted to say, it belongs in a museum. Hey, Vegas, join us Tuesday, that's tonight, at 7 p.m. at Nacho Daddy, 113 North 4th Street, near the Fremont Experience and the D Hotel. We're going to have a little drink up, maybe have some chips and burritos and what have you. We're meeting at a Mexican restaurant. Very informal, no big deal, just Bitcoiners hanging out, talking Bitcoin. Hope to see you there if you're in the Vegas area. And I've made a Luntzian decision. For those of you who don't know, Luntz is a conservative pollster who creates words. He changed the estate tax, which is for the rich, to the death tax, which seems like it's for everybody. I am doing the same now. From now on, we will refer to, or at least include in the conversation, whenever they say money laundering, we'll say financial freedom. Example, Bitcoin allows you the financial freedom to move your money without controls. That's why it's so confusing when you see Christine Lagarde arguing so strongly against financial freedom. Doesn't she want people to have the right to move their money without controls? Seems kind of like an internet thing, like a freedom. The ability to send email anywhere you want, the ability to send your money wherever you want. Something that an adult could do. You know, a society made for adults, not children. That's about it for this episode of Today in Bitcoin. Be sure to give us a like down below. Likes are free. If you haven't already, please subscribe down below. We still have about 30% of our viewers who are unsubscribed. And if you like the show, please donate Bitcoin to the address on your screen. As I know you've heard, Bitcoin searches are down on Google. That means that Bitcoin videos are down as well. The World Crypto Network appreciates your support. Until next time, bye-bye. I can't find the off button. Ah.